Hello, myself Sunil R Nair, and here basically we are talking about the earthquakes. I will tell one story basically. Uh, assume that basically there is one old singer basically. One basically person basically was watching his singing, and he basically told that basically you are watching here many time basically my song basically. Then basically he told that he basically thought negative basically. Then basically he basically what this type of thing basically few people says that this has happened basically. Then he basically tracked his physical address. Then he told that basically yeah basically we have your physical address. But then he because Bollywood basically people have basically full address, full access to the each and every public house also basically. They have basically government has given full access to them basically. That is approved by High Court and Supreme Court also basically. So like this basically they told that basically yeah basically. Then basically do you know what has then basically? He basically told some junior basically singer to attack his head. That was junior singer basically. He don't know basically what are the things going to happen. He literally attacked his head basically. He literally attacked his head basically. So one of the person told that basically this is also Bollywood basically. That means one of the person basically told that basically should we watch the Bollywood or no? We should not watch the Bollywood? This basically question literally asked by the one of the person basically. So this was that. So one of the person told that the Mumbai is good or Mumbai is bad basically. Currently still exists Mumbai. Then he told that basically Mumbai basically, but all Bollywood are not like that. Yes, basically. Then one of the person told that basically all Bollywood are like this only. All Bollywood are like this only. So this is also basically one black secret of Bollywood basically. Literally that junior singer basically fired air basically. And that was earthquake basically. So basically here basically what happened? Here the thing was happened, the person basically assumed that that person basically was giving energy to set of building. Immediately he basically fired that person. His unstable data basically got generated. He basically damaged his head, and basically he started generating unstable data. That basically period basically, for example, he unstable data for 4 5 hours. That 4 5 hours basically unstable data basically was tracked by the those group basically who was handling his human souls. Basically his body basically contained human souls. So his human souls company basically was connected with set of power company. They tracked that energy. They sent that energy to city basically who basically literally fired that particular person. There basically the earthquake happened. But that person basically was staying in Mumbai basically. But nothing happened to Mumbai basically. That was the question basically that was asked by one of the person basically. In real basically Mumbai has done basically. But nothing happened to Mumbai. Then he told that basically the Mumbai basically the people who are staying there, they are duplicates. Original was staying in this place basically. That's why basically we fired to that place basically. Oh, it was like that, yeah. So this basically is earthquake actually. This is basically the earthquake. So like this, assume that there are around 5 crore 50 lakh people basically who are giving energy to the building basically. Building each and every construction thing basically, then each and every house is they are giving the data basically. They are basically giving data. And here the main thing is basically the person basically who was watching the song basically they he basically tracked the laptop also basically, which laptop basically he is using. So he attacked through laptop also basically. Literally basically he attacked through laptop basically. And in this basically the company also supported him basically because he was giving business to he basically first given business to those group basically. That after that basically they are given the control of laptop. But this everything energy basically has generated. Eh? Each and every energy basically has generated. Assume that currently the earth planet is moving down to my side, where basically I am sitting. That downside the earth planet is moving. That time basically the attack happened. Assume basically, just taking as an example, in real basically attack has not happened. So now basically what are the things going to happen? Earth planet is moving down to me. So what are the things going to happen now? Anything is going to happen? That time basically nothing is going to happen. Because why? Because the person basically who was attacked, that was a normal person basically. But assume that somebody powerful person basically you attacked, that within second basically the earthquake is going to happen to that city basically from where it was fired and where basically it was fired. For example, I assume somebody fired me from Haryana. Just taking example, in really basically nothing has happened. So in Haryana also basically earthquake is going to happen, and in Vadodara city earthquake are also going to happen. 100%. But this how basically works basically. For example, that person is basically very powerful, very powerful basically. So that second basically earthquake is going to happen. That second basically, when basically the Haryana people basically attacked to that person in Vadodara city. So Vadodara will also have earthquake and Haryana will also have earthquake. Then the earthquake department basically told that basically this actually, yeah, we also don't know, yeah. This we also don't know basically. That's why basically one person told that basically that's why the value of Bollywood is basically. But Bollywood also basically are doing this type of thing basically. Then Bollywood groups are also doing this type of activity basically. That means Bollywood group are also basically doing the earthquakes, helping in earthquakes basically. Then basically one person told that basically, literally basically he told that basically, at last basically India will be Gaza like. India will be like Gaza basically. India will be like Gaza. India will be like Gaza. But that is not possible. One person told that that is basically from, if you will tell them basically it will like Gaza basically. India will become like Gaza. If anybody attacks your head, then basically you are going to finish entire India basically. Then he told that basically I am not going to finish. The energies are going to finish. Because one normal person, what he can do? Tell basically. He can't break one coconut also basically. He can't break one coconut basically. But assume that his energy basically are connected with across the India basically. Just taking example basically. I am basically explaining basically how basically earthquake is going to 100% come. That explanation basically I am giving. Then he told that basically, your that person basically, assume that attack has happened to me by that song group basically. That junior basically song person basically attacked to me with the help of the senior song group basically. Just taking example basically, really basically not has happened, because I can take myself example only. So assume that attack has happened, and assume that my energy basically is across the whole world, whole world basically. Assume that also basically. And the stability basically environment basically which is connected, that is connected to my energy directly basically. Just taking example, but in real basically it has not happened. Otherwise, the people basically who are watching, they will say that basically earthquake basically happened. Yeah, really earthquake has happened due to that song group basically, who are basically real duplicates are basically in Mumbai, and original people are staying somewhere else basically. And this example basically, the Haryana people basically fired from the laptop basically to Vadodara city. Just taking as an example basically. In real basically this has not happened. These all are basically just story basically which is telling that how basically the earthquake is going to happen 100%. How the basically earthquake is going to happen 100%. So now assume that basically this all basically story has done. This person basically attacked to that person. Then basically the song group basically attacked to that person. Then basically the Haryana group basically attacked to the through laptops. And if in Vadodara city one of the person basically was having the control of the laptop, he also attacked because without his permission basically nothing is going to happen. So he also attacked. So assume that that person is basically staying in some Vasna road. He's staying some in Vasna road. Just taking it as an example, basically, he's staying in Vadodara city. In Vadodara city, there is one area called Vasna. There, basically, from there, basically, he attacked. So connection was like this: Haryana to Vasna, and Vasna to myself, basically. So basically, I am taking an example, basically, how the things is going to work, basically. So from Haryana, basically, he attacked to me, but directly, basically, nothing is going to happen to any city, basically. Without city permission, basically, nothing happens. So that city person also basically attacked. He basically was supposed to stop, but he also told that basically let's attack to that person basically. So he basically told that let's attack basically. So he attacked his brain basically. Let's attack basically his brain. So with his permission, basically, the person is basically staying in Vasna in Vadodara city. That also near temple basically. That also Shiv temple basically. From there basically he given the permission basically attack. So now what are the things going to happen? Just see basically. Assume that that Vasna land basically has created from 3,000 crore planets. Assume that is basically Vasna road is basically created from the 3,000 crore planets. And Vadodara city is created from the 3 lakh planets. I will take this explanation basically we will discuss in detail basically after this video basically. Now assume that 3,000 planet basically from that Vasna land basically is created from 3,000 planets, and entire Vadodara city is created from 3 lakh planet, and Haryana basically is created from 4 lakh planet, 4 lakh crore planet basically. So now what are the things going to happen in the universe basically? The universe effect, what is going to happen, that we will see in next video.